Alright, today we're headed up to Cape Canaveral, about an hour and a half from where I'm located. We got a cobia. Needs 2 gel coat repairs. One is in the color off-white and one is in the color azul blue. So I'll do my best to show you guys how to do a gel coat repair on the run and get it done before 2 p.m. It's 6:55 now. Get it done before 2 p.m., make some money, and get home. Pick up the kids from daycare. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, we made it. Cape Canaveral, Blue Points Marina. We're gonna get our materials out. Got the deck system. Great for pickup trucks, I highly recommend it. We're gonna use the pre-valve sprayers. We're not gonna use the compressor today, but get our materials together and we'll go fix this boat. A little gel coat repair. Let's go. Alright, we've got it taped off. Now we're gonna sand it, fill it. Alright guys, the putty we're gonna use today on this repair, because it's a non-structural repair, does not need glass, it's just fairing that came off. We're gonna use P77. This is from Sika. This kicks with a cream hardener. It's very simple. You put a quarter-sized piece of this putty down, and you'll use just a little dab of this, mix it up real good, and it'll kick hard as a rock within a couple minutes. And this is could be used for substrate repairs. It's very, very structural. Holds up to like 475 degrees. Very, very good stuff. Highly recommended. Right here you can see I got my P77 filler. I pulled a couple wipes. I'm actually using a paint stick to sand it flat and get that proper shape, both sides. Once we get the shape, we'll spray gel coat and go from there. All right, you can see we got it close to shape here. We're gonna tape it back off, finish sanding it, and then we'll sand outside of it and we'll spray it with the pre-valve sprayer. All right, quick note, when you're fairing, you wanna do one side, the other side, get a sharp edge. Now we're gonna break this edge down with a radius to make it look like the rest of the hatch. Alright, so overall I'm very happy with the shape. We're going to sand out to 400. We're going to tape it off, put a bunch of paper, and we're going to take the pre-valve and spray the area until there's plenty of gel and we know we can sand and buff and not burn through. So far so good. Alright, so for some real small repairs, we'll use the pre-valve sprayer. You can use this to measure your mixture. Put the gel in. Do not forget to add a little wax solution. I believe it's 1 ounce per quart, so with something real small, you almost just throw a couple drops in there. Brings the wax to the surface, you can sand it, and it won't be all sticky on you. And as far as MEK, it's 10 cc's per quart, but we'll just maybe throw 3 to 5 cc's in here so we can get it to kick quickly so we can sand and get back to picking up the kiddos from daycare. So that's what we'll spray with. We've got the area protected for overspray. Sand it all the way out to the tape line with 400. When I spray, I'm only going to keep it really close to the edge. I'm not going to go to the tape line. You don't want to make a hard line, so we'll spray right out to here. Come back, we'll sand the edge. We'll sand all the orange peel out. We'll start with 400, go straight to 1500. We'll buff over it twice with Presto compound, and it'll look like new. So you'll see. Alright, so we got the mix. It's in the pre-valve sprayer. You can see I've sprayed some. You basically want it level and just a consistent spray. You don't want to run it. You want to make sure you get enough on there. And you can see I'm only spraying out to this edge. I'm not going to bring it to the tape line because you don't want to create a hard line and it's usually impossible to sand out and buff and make it look good. So I just sit here, put coats on it until this starts to get hot, starts kicking, gelling, and there's usually plenty on there to sand and buff, usually about 10 to 15 mils. So, looking good. Alright, you can see the overspray really doesn't go far at all. It's not even made it to the top of this 12-inch paper. And it's fully sprayed. We've got plenty of gel on there. You see a little bit of orange peel. We're going to sand 400, 1500 like I said, buff it up, and that'll be a done deal repair. The shape looks great, the gel's mixed properly. If there's any questions, please leave a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, got the buffing compound. A little Milwaukee buffer. We'll buff it in and see what it looks like. Alright, we did 400 to 1500 grit, wet sand, and she came out real nice. Repair's done, it's solid, and looks good. Only 12:15. We're headed back to the truck. Hope this helps everybody. Yep, already headed home. It's just after 1. Hope this helps everybody. It was a pretty painless procedure and the product came out top notch, so can't complain.